find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Alright, today is July 20th, 2021 and it's 5:45 a.m. I just did video number 1 regarding Marcus Rashford. So this is video number 2 regarding the Sussexes, in particular Harry new memoir announcement. Alright, so let's go on Twitter to see what's going on.
So we shall do what women do. We shall talk.
Alright, so there were some stuff that I bookmarked. So I'm gonna go straight to my bookmark, and there were a lot. Alright, okay, your Lion Fox, Prince Harry memoir slate for release late 2022. It's about to get real spicy, real quick. Okay, let's see here. New Prince Harry is writing a memoir which will be definitive account of the experience, adventure, losses, and life lesson that have helped shape him. Okay, said the publisher. A statement from Harry below. Alright, let's see here. This is a thread. Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, said, "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born, but as the man I have become. I have worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively. And my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lesson learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far, and excited for people to read at first-hand account of my life that accurate and wholly truthful. Right? There's a lot of tweets the squad have put that I've put response to, so I'm gonna hold anything that I said until I get to those tweets. Okay, Prince Harry memoir will be published by Penguin Random and is tentatively scheduled for release in late 2022. The publisher says that Prince Harry will be donating proceeds to charity. More detail here. Okay, I know there's some squad who were pissed that he's gonna donate them the proceeds. All right, July 19, 2021. This is Penguin Random House is statement. All right, Penguin Random House is honored to announce that it will publish a forthcoming memoir by Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and an intimate, heartfelt memoir from one of the most fascinating and influential global figures of our time. Prince Harry will share, there's the part, global, all right, global figures. Okay, Prince Harry will share for the first time the definitive account of experiences, adventures, losses, okay, we already know about his mom, and life lessons that have helped shape him, covering his lifetime in the public eye from childhood to the present day, including his dedication to service, the military duty that twice took him to the front line of Afghanistan, and the joy he has found in being a husband and father. Prince Harry will offer an honest and captivating personal portrait, one that shows readers that behind everything they think they know, okay, lies an inspiration, courageous and uplifting human stories. The joy he has found in being a husband and father. I'm telling you, let's see if some of the BS that I've been saying on my thing come up on his thing. All right, then he's gonna me talking about him, I'm gonna sue him for saying things that I've already said about him. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. But let me continue reading. Alright, so there's the squad coming here. Okay, more here on Prince Harry upcoming memoir at Annie Goldsmith. Alright, I'm not gonna go to the articles because there's a lot to read, a lot of tweets. Okay, love it. Another fairy story then. It's certainly to be presented that way to the brainwashed public by the British media between now until just before its release. Alright, so pretty much the life story of himself. Okay, oh boy. Clarence House and KP, Kensington Palace, are probably looking for a scandal to leak to distort this. Is it one of those that branch out? Well, they have, oh please. There's the haters here. We know, let me read it since okay. Let's see here. Grow up, they have far more important things to do. But why they keep on coming after Harry and Meghan? They told them to leave. I know some of the media is saying that, but the media is their mouthpiece for them. Okay, clapping for NHS, unveiling plaque, planting a tree, or leaking to the British media. That's the squad who's coming back. Alright, they used the bully line already. Let's see here, but it's not about him being a prince or his life. It's about what he's become. Well, that's going to be short. Then he tell Oprah all of it. All right, you think you know, because what Oprah interview did is what the tabloid had put out. Okay, they wanted to clear it up. Alright, this is how short brainwashed these people are. It's things that were written about him during their marriage. Alright, they had to and set the record straight. Let's see here. Oh, I don't see the reply. What exactly has he become according to you? Okay, he is a married man and a father who has been on the front line. What has he become? Let's see here. Okay, oh no, this will be absolutely BS show from all sides, and no matter what people think, this will not end well. I understand wanting to get your side of the story out, but I can't help thinking he's not going to get the relief he seems to be seeking from this. Alright, guess what? So many people have profited off of him. So many people wrote some BS almost every day about him. So it's time for people to know his side of the story. All right, his side from childhood. Do we know his side from? We might hear a little here and there about when his mom passed. Okay, where they put him in front of a camera to speak. Okay, like walk behind the casket of that. But now we're gonna know his side. Okay, whatever will make you think that Harry lived an interesting life, and I'm excited to hear his perspective. Okay, that's it, his perspective. Some people seem angry that Prince Harry is taking control of his own narrative and no longer letting courtiers and the press define him. I say hero for him. There it is. That's exactly that. This one is confused here. Okay, I'm confused. Wasn't the Oprah interview the definite account? So this is the definite before the definite. Okay, how many account of the same thing a person can have? All right, so at least we know you listen to it. Okay, no, the Oprah interview was to talk about the event 2 years. Okay, this is it, leading to them leaving the toxic family. The book is no different to the autobiography of Charles, Philip, the Queen, and even William have written. But did William want one? Okay, but have written but didn't have the guts to put their name on it. All right, so meaning those other people who wrote this book about the royal family. Now he has to come in and talk for himself when he will renounce to his title. Okay, until the people who had the right to do it, because this is the thing he was born into. These people freaking live on title. Look at this. Look what he's doing without his title but his name. But you can't blame him for being born into that family. He didn't ask to be born in this family. He happened to be born in the family, so it is what it is. We can't change that. If we could turn time, maybe we could change a lot of things if we have the opportunity. But don't blame him for what he was born into. Okay? But his name, what he's doing with his name, Harry. All right? So what have the other one have done? Okay, and to all the royal reporters learning about this, you can whine and complain about it all you want, but you have a choice not to cover his journey. Okay, unfortunately you will go on talking on royal documentaries and giving your take on what really happened, because that's where the money is. Okay, won't have much to write about then. He's only been left a short while. Alright, if that's what you think, but you're not in his shoes. Alright, you're not in his shoes. Okay, 2 years, most of it spent in therapy, and we already heard this shit before. Alright, so, but you will hear different things. Good for him. I said, do what your heart dictates you. That's exactly that. Alright, so there's a lot of comment on this. Let's go to the next tweet that I bookmark. Alright, so I literally take the links for me to go straight to them. Alright, this is Omid saying the same thing here. Prince Harry is ready to tell his story. Penguin Random announced today that the Duke of Sussex will publish an intimate and heartfelt memoir in late 2022. It will be the definite account of the experiences, adventures, losses, and life lessons that have helped shape him. Alright, so this I read already. Alright, you could freeze it and read it. Okay, and the statement, Harry, who will be donated proceed to charity, says he has written the book. Wow. Not as, okay, as when I read this, I'm thinking he already wrote it. Alright, he has written the book, not as the prince I was born, but as the man I have become. And this was in quote, by the way. The yet to be titled autobiography will be published globally with an audiobook version released simultaneously. Oh my goodness, this is going to be making a lot of money. Alright, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, said, I'm writing this not as a prince I was born, but as a man I have become. I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lesson learned. Alright, so we haven't learned, as from my part, I haven't hear his lesson learned from some of the mistake that happened. Let's say the Vegas, all of that. All right, what have he learned? So this is something I want to hear. Okay, I can't help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think. I'm deeply grateful for opportunity to share. I'm laughing. Wait until you hear what I'm thinking about. I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far, and excited for people to read a first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truth. I'm laughing because I'm thinking the the book Finding Freedom. I didn't finish it. I think I got to chapter 7, but each time I go to camping and stuff like that, especially the last camp that I went, it's not the same one where when my kids and my husband goes to fishing, it's far away, but it was right there. It was right there, so they didn't have to leave. So I didn't have the time to be by myself to read and all of that. So I didn't finish with the book. So by the time I probably will buy this book and then still then finish Finding Freedom. All right. Oh shoot, what did I do? That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so he closed his comment. All right, so a lot of people tweeted those things out. All right, like 1.1k retweeted with quotes. They retweeted out. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I'm already 12 minutes. So this is Royal Sutter retweet. These probably people who retweet out. All right, same thing. All right, so let's see what she would do. Okay, so that was the very first one that I did. All right, okay, put it back into Archwell. I hope he does. All right, I believe it will be a bunch of charities. These people are giving Random House a year of free publicity. That book will be sold out before being published, like The Bench. Wish he will keep the money for him and his family. I didn't think about that because Archwell is a charity, so there's a possibility a big chunk will be going to that. Okay, because the thing that they for tax purposes and stuff like that. But I'm sure he'll keep some for himself because there's bills to pay. OMG! While editing this video, I just figured it out. I just figured out why the entire proceed will be going under charity. At the beginning, when I started doing videos for them, believe me, when I'm into something, I like to go back to find out. A lot of crazy questions started popping up in my mind about his status. I get blasted for it. The videos are still up. All right, I get blasted for it. One of the things I looked for was tax purposes. One of the things that I found out, okay, I didn't know, I still don't know under what tax code he's in. But based on my crazy research, I don't know what type of research you would call it, but based on the things that I was looking at and just crazy questions that been going in my mind, and as I search for those answers, I share them with you. So now I think I know why. Based on the things that I found out, because if he were to do it for proceed to put in his pocket, because there's a lot of tax he'll be paying. He'll be paying tax for in the US, paying tax in the UK, and all of that. So by creating the Archwell, which is a non-profit, so all of the money can easily go under Archwell. So, and I'm pretty sure he's not that greedy to keep it to himself. He's probably gonna distribute it, and you see all those stuff that he's been donating and all of that under Archwell. So, which means because this is his book and he's doing it in the US, and there's some stuff I don't want to say to get blasted for it because I'm not too sure about. So, by doing that, all proceed goes to charity, which means he doesn't have to pay any tax. That's what I see. Go back to some of my old videos. I get blast. Really, I get blast for it to say mind my own business, this and that, which it's true. It's true. I should mind my own business because they were going through a lot of things. But as I see things moving forward, and I started thinking these are the branches they could go and this and that, and I asking myself questions, and as I ask myself those silly questions, I record them, research them online. Okay, my bootleg, that's the word, bootleg research, and find out these kind of things. And even though I share them with you, it wasn't for me to sort of get into their business. It's just asking myself questions to find the answer, and this is the answer right there. Okay, by doing that book, Meghan could probably, when she make her book, all right, she could do under her name and pay just US taxes because she's not a citizen in the UK. All right, so when she did her book, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna donate that as well, but when she does her tax, because it's not her tax, her book, all her proceeds could go in her pocket. Okay, when it goes to her pocket, guess what tax she's gonna pay? Only US tax. She doesn't have to pay the UK tax, none of that. But Harry, on the other hand, when he does his, he has to pay a lot of taxes if that thing goes to his pocket. So by doing the Archwell, that money could easily go under Archwell or various of other charities, and he doesn't have to deal with any taxes. All right? That's my answer. And then I got blast for it couple months, a year later, or maybe couple 8 months later. That's my answer. This is why it just come to mind when I was doing the original recording. I didn't think about it. It's while I'm editing it, I was like, oh, this is why. Okay, some of my silly, stupid questions have been answered right now. All right, so you guys could go back to that particular video that I have and go under the comment. You see how much I get blasted. Okay, all right, that's it. Okay, let's see here. I didn't think about that, meaning Archwell, because Archwell is a charity, so there's a possibility it might go there. All right, so next tweet. I don't want to go too much in some of the comment. I'm hoping to go for 1 hour, and I'm already 30 minutes here. Alright, there's this. The BBC has been told the Duke has recently spoken privately with his family about writing the book. Alright, there's the retweet here. Prince Harry promises to share highs and lows and memoirs, BBC. Let's see here. 3 comments in here. I thought that Daddy was surprised according to the film. People are laughing. They can't keep up with each other's lies. Okay, with each other's lies. Okay, is that what they're saying? Yes, the male are telling lies again. They don't know what to do with themselves. Okay, so there's 3 comments in here. All right, there's additional one here. All right, well, which one it is? Here we go again. Did he let his family knows? Did he bypass his family and his grown-ass man? So far, we already care. So far, we really care. Okay, are they saying something differently? This is update version of the initial article where this quote was added. The BBC don't say who learned it. I'm pretty sure the grandmother knows. All right, then I will take that as a lie. Then if there are no sources, to me anything coming from that good forsaken place is a lie. No trustworthy at all, so I won't speculate or anything with news from them. Not worth a headache, and they love to save face in that family. Okay, there's probably the way to go. Don't believe anything from that island. There's going to be so many stories for the next years or so. Those stories are not going to be coordinated, and they're going to be talking over another, trying to save themselves. Okay, I try to be careful with what I share in general. I do not like some takes about fanfics when they are funny though, but I don't share them in case anyone will think they are the truth. It's how these stories stay in the common consciousness, and lies became a universal truth. That's right, that is true. Alright, they want Harry to keep quiet while they continue to harass and attack Meghan. Alright, next tweet. Is that the same one? I have something. Let's see here. No, yep, that's the same one. Let's see, next one. Alright, this is my favorite love. The joy he has found in being a husband and father. That's from the thing regarding the book still. Alright, so Random House, this is what he said here. Okay, you could read it. It's something here. Alright, it's to that, the statement that he alright, you could read this. It's in there somewhere. Alright, there's this. Ever since he met Meghan, yep, he's a completely different person. That amplifies some of the thing. He probably had doubt, and no one around him was pretty much telling him, the best way to go about his truth, his best self. But they kept on putting him down to be a second to the brother, to be a spare to the brother. All right, so Meghan came into his life and said, no, all right, shine your light. All right, you have you're very smart, intelligent man. Shine it. My goodness. All right, let's see. There's one comment here. Yes, this is key. Okay. All right, so next tweet. Okay, I'm moving pretty good. The most important ones that I bookmark, I'm doing them really quick. All right, let's see here. Okay, Prince Harry, Ghostwriter, is Pulitzer-winning author J.R.K. Mohanger, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, who wrote the memoir of Andre Agassi and the co-founder of Nike, Phil Knight. Okay, he's had his work turned into movies, most recently the upcoming movie by George Clooney. I don't know. I think Harry is going to write his own thing. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, the palace must be quaking. Okay, quaking in their boots. This story will be told and retold in different media, talk show, podcasts, movies, etc. And I can't wait to listen, watch it all. Alright, so I don't know much about this much, but he put it, so let me see here. I don't know why I thought he were writing it himself. Alright, so yeah, I think Harry's gonna write it himself. Alright, no, I prefer this. Not everyone should write. Some people just need to dictate it to a degree. Michelle Obama is a brilliant woman, but she utilized a ghostwriter to excellent result. Barack Obama is eloquent writer. I see Meghan writing her own story someday. Okay, I wonder if Mr. Incandescent has any furniture remaining. Or did he rip a slash through everything? I'm seriously enjoying this so much. Alright, there's people just laughing. More rage from haters, so I'm enjoying it. Okay, oh, Phil Knight's book was so amazing, writing good choice. Okay, I agree. Upcoming movie here. Hope they cast better than Lifetime. Okay, is that confirmed? Yes. So is he? Okay, where is this confirmation, please? That I want to know. Okay, I don't believe it's been confirmed. Everything I've read just said it's been reported. Okay, I could be wrong, but I couldn't find confirmation. Okay, so it's not confirmed at all then. Thank you, Donna. Okay, you notice unlike the article question, if George Clooney introduced him to the author, it's not writing in a speculative way. Okay, not yet fully confirmed. It's a rumor. Let's be careful here. The guys was approached and he then gave confirmation. After that approach, publication and Harry and Meghan team had to react. Okay, or while they are producing the book, the voter, the clown, the rats will be writing hit pieces after hit pieces, fuming. Our little family, Harry and Meghan, will be continuing their charities and dedicating their time on earth to make different for now and the future. Alright, that's a different language. Alright, let's see here. This is like the Telegraph is talking about it, so it's already being, saying all over now. Come on. Z. Alright, let's see. Copy. I'm messing up my thing here. Alright, there's this. Prince Harry to write intimate. Alright, I'm just going to it really quick that they talking about it. Breaking, Prince Harry to write intimate and heartfelt memoir of his life from childhood to the present day. Alright, I'm not even gonna click that. The book to be released late next year will share the definite account, the Duke of Sussex experiences, adventures, losses, and life lesson. Alright, my goodness, they have so many tweets about that. Prince Harry said, I'm writing this not as the prince I was born, but as the man I have become. Alright. Okay, the Duke of Sussex said he is excited for people to read first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truthful. So they took each piece of the statement that he put and make it into different tweet. Okay, let's see. Prince Harry has written an intimate, heartfelt memoir telling the definite account of his life from childhood to the present day. Penguin Random House has announced. Alright, so these are people talking about it. Alright, so now, okay, I'm glad that I did this really quick. Now I'm going to the squad. Alright, this is what the squad have retweeted, and this is where we're gonna see some good response under this here. This is from Michelle. You should have left him and his family alone. And then I responded in that, and 6 people like it. You've been telling them that, but they don't listen. No wonder he had to rush back to Montecito after unveiling. Too much to do in California, no time for BS in the island. Alright, so this is what I had said. People are just laughing. I'm with you. Sis, this king has shown them time after time he ain't the one to mess with. He ain't never been the one to mess with. Okay, he hold a grudge like lucky number slaving. He has received. I've got my hot butter popcorn at the ready. Alright, let's see here. Let's go straight to the comment. There's 8 comments, so I'm only seeing 2. Alright, there's these. Okay, instant follow for that lucky number slaving reference. Yep. Alright, let's see. That's all he asked, but nope, they showed the asses. Okay, you're absolutely right. Yeah, period. Alright, there's this. Yes, exactamente. Alright, next tweet. Alright, I'm moving really quick because there is a lot. a lot of tweet to go about. All right, this is Royal Suitor. All right, I'm going to make an early prediction that Montecito Manor will be the home of 2 New York Times best-selling authors comes 2022. Prince Harry. That's for the comment, and this is me who responded. All right, you're absolutely right. The Islanders are gonna be more pissed. It's like, who gave the F what they think, or feel our favorites winning. All right, let's see, 40 comments. Excited for people to read first-hand account of my life that's accurate and hold truthful. Prince Harry, they write about him. Why can't he write about himself? So happy for him that he can give his first-hand account and control the narrative. All right, let's see here. The me you can't see. They're desperately trying to control the narrative because they know that if they lose it, then the truth will come out. Harry. All right, let's see here. This is Penguin Random House thing. The statement, I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to share what I've learned over the course of my life so far, and decided for people to read first-hand account of my life that's accurate and wholly truthful. Harry. All right, so I'm telling you, the squad are on point. All right, so the British, there's one in here. Let's see here. All right. So this is the first one. Let me read down here and go back. Oh, okay. The thing is, I don't think he is going to spill any much of as much people think he is. He will probably reveal nothing new. It will probably be more of a book about self-reflection and what he has learned. It will be very Obama-esque. Okay, to the British royal family and the British media will be leaking all sort of foolishness for the next year, anticipating the book to be a hit piece, for the book to actually be nothing of the sort. They will once again show their asses while the world realizes Meghan and Harry were right all along. All right, that's true. Okay, this just confirmed Harry and Meghan and coming back to Frogmore House. Okay, totally agree. I'm also willing to bet that Prince Harry book will be turned into a movie. All right, yep, because you bet the Derangers will be bullying the masses. All right, there's one comment here. You know it. Those GIF. Okay, us as well, of course, but I myself have never been inclined to watch anything the Cambridges do and won't buy anything. It will always surprises me that the Derangers consume everything by the Sussexes just to find something to critic. Okay, right. I think the pathological, they have the jilted over syndrome, quite pitiful. Okay, manifest, oh, to be fly on the wall of KP and Clarence House and British Press. Alright, obvious prediction, lol. So many can't wait to get their hands on the finished product, especially the haters across the pond. There's the laugh. The one that declare from now, I won't buy it or read it. Alright, I will pre-order today. Brace yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Next year is going to be on fire. Prince Harry's book, the supposed result of the bullying investigation and Platinum Jubilee. That's something. Okay, I think you might be right. I cannot wait. Almost certainly a better prediction than the tarot card readers. Oh, the squad or something. No lies detected. Okay, for it to be worth anything, it has to spill more tea, which then means they won't be at the Jubilee, at least, which is the great. I detect no lie. The royal family, the royal voters don't understand the absolute loathing Harry has for them. Okay, Princess Diana right now. I'm telling you, Princess Diana. Oh, looking down. I'm telling you, the thing that I think Princess Diana and Miss Janice, Meghan's grandmother, is doing that thing up there. All right, let's see here. It's time to tell his own story. Okay, I can't read this. All right, they're so adorable together. I hope there are zero leaks of the content. Next tweet. Okay, I think is that this one? No, it's that one. This is here. Welcome, Queen. Okay, that's from the Sussex Squad podcast. We've told ya to leave Harry and his family alone, but the British press and royal family won't stop. He is about to scare the mess out of them. He is setting the record straight on paper and history. Okay, he is documenting his history. His story is his story. No one can set them. Alright, I've been saying that. This is me responding to this. Okay, I swear I need to have my own crystal ball. I've said something in that nature that the Sussexes need to have something in writing for history. They can't let this dimwit write it for them. Alright, some of you have I've listened to some of my podcasts. I've said this. All right, when our great grandkids are doing research about the Sussexes, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, or Meghan, or Harry, all right, all those negativity you're hearing on the tabloid, these are the things that they were hoping for our great grandkids when they're doing research to read about. But once Harry and Meghan put their own thing, their own narrative on paper, all right, that will set the record straight. I've said this. They need to write something if they don't want it to come out now. And I said to put it somewhere in a safe, or have someone, their lawyers or something, to put it out. God forbid something. I sort of, a lot of my thought were cut short because I didn't want to say some of the things, because sometimes when you say word into the universe think this is what you mean. But I was just talking hypothetically speaking, put it in a safe, let someone else know, make different people have something to put out for them if something were to happen, so they need to put their own narrative. All right. And then she responded, it makes sense. I mean, his kids are going to grow up and hear all sort of things. At least if he has a book out there, have his version, and they can know how vile the British press are. Yep. Okay, get ready for the smear campaign. Maybe the book release will coincide with conclusion of that sham bullying investigation. We're all still waiting for that. Still waiting. Oh, I responded to that too. This is what the PR will be doing. PR team will be busy for a while. Closet full of preemptive headlines and overdrive. All right, remember how I said they always have headlines ready for every circumstances that the Harry and Meghan does. There with it. Which headline will be best with? Will this headline fit with? When we did this to him, will this headline fit with? When we said this, will this headline fit with? Okay, what about his mom and wife and kids? So pretty much where I left all of the blank is something that they did to him. Okay, which headline will fit into the narrative? This kind of thing here. Okay, we should invest in tea, adult diapers, and acid, because the royal rats and royal family will be overflowing with the incandescent fear and prediction from now until Harry's book is released. Okay, remember when Harry used his deep voice answering that question, quote, yes, I have regrets. I should have used my voice when I was dating my wife again. Alright, end quote. Well, believe Harry is keeping his word. Fool him once, shame on them. He will not be fooled twice. They wanted the spotlight. Time to learn. Right? Look at the GIF. I pray hard for their safety. Absolutely. Okay. I'm kind of afraid for him. That's possibility. This thing probably already written. Maybe they have someone who's proofreading it. Believe me, when you write your own thing, you probably read it over and over again. You probably think it sounds right. Well, when somebody read it, they see some mistakes. So there's probably somebody who's proofreading it. All right, Harry probably wrote it. Meghan checked it, and now they leave it for another someone else to proofread it again. So they've been busy. It's like they're putting everybody to shame. It's like, what have we been doing? Look at myself. What I've been doing during the pandemic. All right, they've been keeping it busy. All right, I'm kind of afraid for him. He hope he doesn't have an accident. He better put his manuscript in a very safe place and have multiple locations. Look, you see, this is the thing that I was saying. I didn't even see this. I've said this before. Okay, I've said this before. For different people to have different copy of it, and then for someone else to release it. I'm pretty sure they already would. Because if they didn't write it, or they have the manuscript already, there's absolutely no way they'll come out and said that. All right, they already have it. All right, a lot of things went behind the scene. All right, the deal and stuff like that. Or perhaps maybe Harry already wrote it and then tried to how will I say it? How do you call this? Go around to see who will give him the best deal for it. All right, and then House Random, whatever that publisher, that probably gave him the best deal, and then now they put it out because they already have the manuscript. I'm pretty sure he already wrote it. All right, so now they probably just thinking of cover, or maybe the whole family's there with him. Okay, maybe this is where we're gonna see a picture of Lily. Okay, that's my prediction here. Okay, we're probably gonna see a picture in the cover of his family, the baby and all of that. All right, and yeah, they probably have that already. It's just people proofreading it and all of that. See if things can be said a different way and stuff like that. He probably wrote it. All right, let's see next tweet. So okay, so this one, when I saw it, I automatically bookmarked it. I didn't even read what she retweeted. Oh, she's spilling. All right, let's see here. All right, it's very small. All right, period, peony for Meghan. All right, let's see. No one asked me for my opinion, but here I go. All right, I think it's telling that so many stands are worried about what Harry will write. I think it's telling that so many stands want this to be over. Okay, I think it's telling that so many stands need to post. Okay, it's very small, but when I put it on the screen, when I'm editing it, I'm gonna blow it up for you here. All right, but right now it's very small, and I left my glasses in the living room. All right, I think it's telling that so many stands want this to be over. I think it's telling that so many stands need to pass pictures. Post. Okay, so many stands need to post pictures of certain members of the British royal family and write about how royal and wonderful they are every single time Harry decided to express himself and talk about his own life and experiences. I think it's telling how you supported Harry through everything, even his most disgusting moment, but he became the devil and the moment he decided to speak his truth and talk about your faves in a way that you don't like. Okay, do you want this to be over? Then call the British royal family out for profiting from the racism Meghan experienced and for throwing her and Harry to the wolves to make themselves look great. Okay, do you want this to be over? Then delete and black fans. Okay, I see who she's sort of referring this here. All right, do you want this to be over? Then delete and black fans from your same camp who write racist comment under your post and stop giving them a place to spread hate. Okay, do you want this to be over? Then stop telling a biracial woman the way she should feel about the situation you don't know shit about, and stop denying the racism she experiences from the media, the public, and members of Harry's family. Do you want this to be over? Then don't talk about Meghan and Harry when they are not talking about your faves. And if you don't believe Meghan and Harry, then when they do talk about them, okay, this is very small, I'm sorry, Meghan and Harry, when they do talk about them, then why give them the platform? Let them live in peace and and start posting more about the people you support, and let us support Meghan and Harry and whatever they take to do in the future. Let me make something clear for y'all. You do not want this to be over because you want them to get along, or because you are tired of the hate between the fandoms. You want to silence them to protect the people you support. You want to sweep Meghan and Harry's experience during their time in the British royal family under the carpet because it bothers the hell out of you that your faves are not perfect, and you don't give a damn about what they did as long as you can keep living your bubble. Wow. Okay, this is very small. It took a hard time for me to read it. All right, there's 29 comment in here. Okay, wait, she said she loves both duchesses, yet her entire feed is of Meghan and Harry. Confused. Okay, okay, so that's this person that I don't follow. So she wrote this in response to this person here. All right, let's see. The other duchess down, not providing much content, to be fair. Okay, let's see here, and that's that. All right, let's see. These are people I don't follow, all right, that she write and reference to. Alright, who wrote this? Spill the thesis. Okay, Sussex Princess, who is this person? Okay, me all afternoon, evening, Harry shaking tables and people getting hot. Alright, let's see here. Reply, people, when you're spilling the tea. Alright, that's it. They are afraid. Okay, that's absolute truth, Myra. Alright, truth be told, I stand, preach, narcissist, fire. Next tweet. Alright, I'm moving quite quick. It's not an hour yet. Alright, so when I saw this, I was like, okay, this is from Meghanpedia. Okay, Angela Levin is a liar. She's lying about Prince Harry, denying to her that Meghan had anything to do with him going to therapy, when she said in 2018 that Meghan was off limit when she interviewed Prince Harry. How did she ask? Video credit, Lady Rock Savage. Alright, so let me play that. How many? 53 seconds. Alright, oops. What happened?
Please, can I have an interview, Harry? No. So that went 5 times. And then suddenly they said, are you free Tuesday afternoon at 2:30? So, yes.
Wow.
I said, he'll do an interview with you. But you'll
When it
only
changed that all of a sudden you got the nod.
I didn't ask.
Wait a second. That just remind me of I'm gonna put it right after this guy who talked about wanted to have a interview with Meghan. I asked one or twice, but I'll put that video. This remind me of that. Is that the same narrative these people have?
4 times I asked the palace, or maybe 3 times I asked the palace, if we as a media group could meet Meghan, and it never happened.
That remind me of this. Let me start over here, maybe here.
And suddenly they said, are you free? Please, can I have an interview, Harry? No. So that went 5 times. And then suddenly they said, are you free Tuesday afternoon at 2:30? So, yes.
Wow.
I said, he'll do an interview with you. But
When it changed that all of a sudden you got the nod.
I didn't ask. I thought it's best not to ask, right? So I went there and they said to me 20 minutes, which as you know is no time.
When did you know that he was in love? Did you get a sense
What
before?
in the name?
The story is they started dating beginning of July 2016.
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what it was. That I said to this team, is there anything you really don't want me to talk about? Not that I might not, but I wanted to know. I didn't want to get into trouble afterwards. And they said, you can talk about anything but Meghan.
What? Okay. Alright, let's see here. She accused Oprah of impropriety and suggesting a bribery stemming, I showed that in one of my old videos, stemming from Harry and Meghan's Oprah Emmy nomination, saying the show aired after the entry headline, a quick look on the Emmy site proves it's false. Angela Levin's a liar, is making shit up to smear the Sussexes. And I did a quick research for that. I wish I had come up with that so I didn't have to do what I did on that video. Alright, I think it's uploading right now. Yeah, that video. Alright, that video, that's where I did that a quick thing here. Alright, Receipt don't lie, but Angela Levin is a liar. Her commentary on Harry and Meghan is not based in fact, but outright lies and conspiracy theories. She's no royal expert, but an expert of far bullshit with a hateful agenda. Let's see here. Okay, talk radio, royal biographer Angela, that's this that I think I showed this with you guys. Right, royal biographer Angela Levin questioned how Oprah Winfrey's interview with Harry and Meghan got an Emmy nomination. Quote, I'd like to know how they got in when the application had closed. It seems very strange to me, end quote. Alright, I have this in that other video. Alright, and then this is the thing here. I even show when Oprah did the interview, and then when I look at it I was like, no, doing the interview is different when it's air. So I showed it to you anyway, but I put an X on it, and then I show you when it was air on CBS, and that's what I think that's what they go by, what's really mattered, when it aired, not when it recorded, but when it was aired, when people saw it. All right, and it has to fall between these dates. All right, let's see here. Alright, there's this entry deadline for all entries that were originally presented 6 p.m. Alright, I wish I had seen this before I did my research, and it falls almost the same thing. Alright, these are the dates. All right, there's the comments. This 20-minute interview with Harry has been parlayed into 3 years of obsession reporting about him. Royal experts are the journalistic equivalent of flat earthers. All right, let's see here. More tweets. I see Prince Harry is writing autobiography. Okay, so that's more tweets regarding that. But I want to focus on the things that I bookmarked. All right, let's see here. All right, this is V. Alright, just saw this on Reddit. The royal family and their tabloid friend will continue to shoot themselves in the foot trying to take Harry and Meghan down. All Harry and Meghan have to do is continue to be good people and they win. Alright, so she saw this and she shared it. Alright, it has 89.2, yeah, upvote. That's the upvote and 0 downvote. That's what it is. Alright, 89.2 thousand upvote. Alright, kids get caught stealing Prince Harry popcorn. Alright, and this, I haven't been on Reddit. Oh my god, I got to meet him once as a member of a team of crippled vet in New York City. He walked a 5K with one of us, super nice guy and down to earth. I'll buy him a beer if I got the opportunity. All right, and there's that. I believe this is at Invictus Game, an international sporting event for wounded, injured, and sick servicemen and women, both serving and veterans, that were founded by Prince Harry. The young girl's father is a wounded serviceman and friend of the Prince Harry, David Henson. All right, so people know about him. Okay, I know that's not his kid, but he looks like he'll be a good dad. Okay, he really does. All right, so these are some things that they were saying on Reddit about him, and he got 89.2 thousand votes. All right, yeah, well, Harry has a choice now, and he made it all the way to Montecito. The more the haters pile on the ridiculous attack, the more people become fans of Harry and Meghan. Okay, their light shines so bright. This is what I've been saying. Some of the prayers that I put about let the blind see, and this is exactly what's going on here. The more they're saying negative thing, is more they're bringing more people in to say, wow, let me know about this guy. If they weren't doing all the hate thing, do you think I'll be doing these videos here? I don't think so. I would still be in bed, because today I wasn't planning on doing any recording, but they decided to come out and say they're gonna do a book, and then too many tweets, and I'll have to, I didn't want to have too many pile up tweets to show you guys, so I had to come and record. All right, let's see here. Next tweet. Let's see here. Okay, yes, it did. Prince Harry can write his memoir at 36, 46, 56, and as many as he wishes, because memoir allow you to do that. All right, let's see here. They want them gone.
If you want to be private, go back to America and live privately. It's pretty straightforward.
And they left. What Harry and Meghan does is no one's business on that salty island. The more they complain and explain, the more books Harry will sell. Major benefit for the charities. Yeah, that tweet that I come across that says it's gonna go to charity to Archwell. I hope they put some to Archwell. Yeah, because that Archwell is gonna be. Guess what? When you think about it, okay, I don't know, everybody's speculating, okay, but knowing that tweet that came out and said that, it makes sense. Most likely majority of it will go to Archwell, because they have production to do. All right, there's Archwell audio, and they have the thing for the Netflix thing and all of that. They need money, so under that they're gonna have the money to do hire people to do this kind of thing under the Archwell kind of thing. So it makes sense. It makes sense. It really makes sense. And of course the other charities, the dogs charity, what do you call it, I forgot, in the UK, some of the cookbook that she helped them, they're gonna be get some support there. And some of the things that those people like what was it, I don't remember the charity name, that person who Meghan have donated to and did not come out and say it, and at the time when Meghan gave it to him, I forgot the name of that charity. And when he finally come out and he put something and said something like he didn't want the backlash and all of that. And I know I came across, I was like really pissed, and I was like, if you didn't want the backlash, you should not even accept the money, this kind of thing. I don't know if you guys remember which charity that was in the UK. All right, this type of people, forget it, you cut them off. You had already give them the money, you show your true heart, and then you see the response that they got out of that. If I was Meghan and Harry, forget that. All right, if you know the people they're helping directly, go straight to them instead. My goodness, the backstabbers that you have over there is unbelievable. And if I didn't come across some of the tweets from Marcus Rashford, I'll not, and some squaddies in my comment section who usually come out and said, they support Meghan too, but I will not know that they have some good people out there. Why they wanted them to gone and left. Harry and Meghan does, it's no one business. Okay, I read this. Okay, I read a Devenger saying that his life was too empty and what could be possibly right about. Not sure Karen loses his mother, traveling the world, going to war, humanitarian work. I wonder what Karen did all their life to think this is empty. Okay, he can do whatever he wants. Yep, this person is right too. All right, there's more tweets to go about. I'm moving pretty fast. I'm kind of happy about that because a lot of tweets. Okay, Yal Jabson out here talking about 20 million advance, okay, for Prince Harry's memoir. I hope it's 5 times as much, because the year of publicity alone will be worth 100 million. The Sussex charities are gonna be set for years to come. All right, let's see here. Archie and Lily better have some trust fund first. I'm telling you. Look at that. I love when he looks like that. He looks so far away. He threw the book on the floor and then he looks so distant. This little guy. Okay, once one of those carnival barkers quote a number, it will be repeated around the globe. Everyone repeating it knows it's a lie, but will quote it all the same. We live in a time when media reveal is disseminating misinformation. Same figure quoted on Sky News review, along with predictable Prince Harry wanted privacy, Charles is shocked, and how horrible all this for the Queen. That's the thing here. Okay, we're in for a lot of the stories for the foreseen future. Please, Betty, on the burner phone right now, congratulating Harry. That's right. All Harry cares as long as he Okay, I know some of you don't like when I laugh when I'm reading, but I can't help it. Okay, Betty right now. So yeah, probably that's the only person Harry cares to know what she thinks. As soon as he said, I'm gonna write a memoir and this and that, and she probably said, go ahead. All right, and that's all he wanted, the confirmation. And also, as far as I'm concerned, Harry probably trying to do as many memoir or all the information that he wants to get out as soon as possible before Betty is gone, so he doesn't have to talk to his dad about anything. So he's probably trying to get everything out because the clock is ticking. Alright, I love how all Harry's haters are hyping up this book. Nothing nicer than a free press. Okay, they do it every single day. Easily more, especially since they're getting book from both of them. I think 100 million for their deal. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, carnival of so-called expert, royal commentators, royal expert, royal biographers. Your gig is up. Okay, there's me, OMG, the squad of bad meaning good, pure savage. Okay, I'm guessing he will have plenty to say about the carnival, at least I hope so. Okay, don't forget royal leakers, better know as royal courtiers. Alright, let's see here. There's this. I'm guessing it will be plenty to say. Okay, yes, lift the lid and the invisible contract. Okay, don't forget why royal. Okay, I read that. Okay, they are anticipating an end to income stream, which is my opinion is long overdue. There's this. Yep, she has no more way to give off his name. All right, let's see here. What is that? Did I do it wrong here? Let's see. Copy. Next tweet. Yep, that's the same one. I did it wrong. Okay, you mad? Stay mad. We love to see. Alright, I'm writing this not as the prince I was born, but as the man I have become. Okay, one cannot help but wonder whether Prince Harry's announcement is an attempt to supersede an eminent statement from Buckingham Palace of the below. okay, let's go into that. What of the below is. All right, so I'm going into Charlie Proctor thing here, but what is this of the below? Okay, this is the thing here. Changes to the Regency Act eminent as Prince Harry become unable to fulfill his constitutional duty. Okay, his constitutional duties. Okay, let's see here. Let me go back to him. There's one comment here. Let me read it exactly. Let him wander on his way to hell. Harry doesn't need them anymore. Now I'm back to this. All right, this is what he retweeted. Even if released, it's 6 months after, it still supersedes everything the royal family do on a global stage. Sorry, Harry is the jewel and the crown of the royal family, and you all know it. It's why everything about him bothers you in the UK. Okay, it's interesting that you all find him unable to fulfill his duty when he is the only one who actually has served queen and country. But because he wants to be his own man, here comes we are taking his title. Okay, newsflash, the titles then make Harry who he is. Okay, stay mad. You have all profit from other truth about him. Now he is going to discredit all of your BS. That's the laugh. Okay, oh come on. How many people have to die for this to even be worth it? Okay, what is this? What is it? How many times? Okay, that's this. How many? Okay, let me see. How many times he is gonna to tell his story between Oprah, Scobie? Remember, Omid Scobie did get things from the headlines. Omid did not speak directly to Oprah, to Meghan and Harry. Okay, so you better get that straight. All right. So what is it? Omid get things from things that he observed, from things that was reading in the tabloid and all of that. All right. How many times? Okay, let me finish with this. How many times he is going to tell his story between Oprah? The Oprah one was to set up the 2 years, the nonsense that were being put on the tabloid. Scobie and his speeches and Zoom appearances, if he thinks anyone does know him, the PR machine should refund their money. Guess what? I am the PR. I am the one of the PR people that he's that's spreading the thing out there. All right, so they're not paying me. YouTube is not paying me. And this is why YouTube don't want to pay me, because I'm doing those PR for free for Harry and Meghan. Okay, how many times his family, Murdoch and Royal Rats, are going to tell their stories about him? Do you understand the difference between a memoir and an interview? What are you lot afraid of? Okay, his family have remained dignified and haven't allowed themselves to be dragged down to the level. Really? Oh, you think so? But you keep believing the truth. Because the PR machine or his mouthpiece. Okay? Let me put that Den Wooten thing out for you guys.
Actually address the fact that much of the negativity towards the couple is coming from within the royal family. The royal family and staff of the royal family are the ones that are very often leaking these stories to the press.
Let me draw your attention to this. Prince William and Prince Harry have said an offensive and potentially harmful newspaper report published about their relationship today. This is in the Times today is false. This is a report citing an unnamed source which claimed Harry and Meghan had been pushed away by the bullying attitude of William. The report added the Duke of Cambridge had not been welcoming to Meghan. What do you make of the spokesperson for both the princes releasing that? Does it tie into what Steve was saying, that perhaps sometimes the press go too far in trying to sell newspapers on the royals?
I think they're trying to close the stable door after the horse has bolted, aren't they? I mean, I would be very surprised if the Times didn't have excellent sources, and in fact, we have a lot of good information. I mean, you can remember, dating way back to when the Sunday Times years ago published Diana, Her True Story by Andrew Morton, and it was all derided as absolute nonsense and fiction. And then what, it all turned out that Princess Diana had herself been cooperating with Andrew Morton, and it was all true.
All right.
So, let's just, there's PR going on here.
Alright, I've put it like 3 times on the last video. How come? Okay, that's this one. More prospect of referendum is this ban, the whole thing, than this. Guess what? If they remove his title and all of that, guess what? Nothing changed. It's just a name. It's just a name. Alright, he's still Prince Harry. Alright, and what is it? Meghan will be princess, because guess what? He was born a prince. Alright. Okay, can they just not stop talking about themselves a freaking time? All right, there's two comments in here. What has it got to do with you? Okay, wanging about him, writing about himself, or would rather read a tabloid about him? That's a good point. I hope that the royal lawyers are ready and waiting. Okay, let them be, because that's his truth. If he's telling his truth, okay. I don't think they want that, because they don't want more tea to be spilled and what is it, and court, because guess what, that's his story. He's telling his story. All right, when he was in Afghanistan, what did he experience? When what went on to his mind when he saw all of this, when they told him, oh, he can do this, he can do that. You might hear a few little bits and pieces on the tabloid, but the whole thing, his whole experience, how he feel and all of that. Let's see this. I don't think the but let me read. Okay, you people make it sound like Harry will be revealing scary secret. Don't Royal just smile and cut ribbons? Or is there something you know that the rest of us don't know? Okay, I'm wondering whether you watched the Oprah interview. There were many inaccuracies and hurtful projection emanating from the mouth of Harry and Meghan. More of the same is immoral and unnecessary, in my opinion. So if this wasn't true, why didn't you saying that they should call their lawyers? Why didn't they call lawyers for Harry and Meghan for that interview? Why didn't they do it? Because they know it's the truth. And then as we go along, we're seeing the truth is revealing. All right, they went on a tour to meet black people after that. All right, maybe I missed something on the interview. Which lies were they? Again, on this, don't tell me about Archie's title, because they gave the exact same explanation that your tabloid gave. Alright, rather than writing the 7 item out, I'll post a piece from the Mirror. Oh God. From the Mirror. Okay, they have since further debunked. I was cut off by my father. He revealed money till June 20th and extra for was it transition. According to Piers Morgan, really? And you decided to take that as truth? I now need to question your integrity. Alright, that is true. Okay, this is 100% pure speculation based on Harry saying he's writing a book. Okay, what speculation? The publisher come out and they even quote him. Okay, he's hoping. I honestly don't know how Harry and Meghan can stand the almost daily betrayals. Okay, she should ask her son Andrew about it. Right, he left over a year ago and he is working royal. Nice attempt at trying to change the narrative. Alright, let me finish with this and then I'll move to the next one. Yeah, he made a random house give him a deal. He made. Okay, he made them do that? Okay, don't publisher looking for authors? People writing? I'm pretty sure he shop around. That's the word I was looking for before. I'm pretty sure he shop around. And then he got the best deal. I'm sure a lot of publishers are begging him. But the money that they offer wasn't good enough. So he went with that. Right? He made them. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Yeah, he made Random House give him a deal and set all the attention book making step in motion months in advance for the announcement that won't be surprise him or anyone. Yeah, I want him to want so bad. Okay, so I see what she's saying here. Well, the royal family acted quick. He has only just announced his book. Not happened yet. Speculation. Could be imminent that's why he's dropped this bombshell. Okay, I'm writing this not as the prince I was born, but as the man I have become. Then I hope he will sign it as Harry Mountbatten Windsor and not Prince Harry Duke of Sussex. Guess what? That's his title. That's his title. Alright? You can't blame him for being born into that family. He didn't ask to be born in this family. He happened to be born in the family, so it is what it is. We can't change that. If we could turn time, maybe we could change a lot of things if we have the opportunity. But don't blame him for what he was born into. Well, he has become bad brat. What bad brat? Oh my God, these people are crazy. They prefer the bad. You see all those negative front page you used to hear about him and all of that. This is what they want. The drunken Harry, all of these negative things. My goodness. What? I read this as unstable, not unable. Really? My goodness, these people like to project telling other people is crazy, but when you look at the things that they themselves are doing, you'll be wondering it's like they're looking in the mirror. My goodness, one can hope. Alright, let's move to the next one. Did I do that already? Let's see here. Okay, you mad, stay mad. Okay, I did this. Let's do that one. It's already an hour, and there's some stuff I'm gonna cut while I'm searching for things. Okay, call it severance pay, and the grateful they aren't suing you for hazardous pay, discrimination, human right violation, torture, and cruelty. So she retweeted Barbara Jobson. Okay, 91 comment. There's no way I'm gonna do all of this. Okay, talk over $20 million advance for Prince Harry's memoir, with profit going to charity. Will be Prince refund his dad the money he gave him to set himself up in America before trashing him and his book, I wonder. I mean, nobody knows what's in the book, and they're already projecting. And I think I comment on this. Let's see if I see my, okay, this is me here. That's a parent's job, okay? A parent's job. Charles cut Harry off when Harry needed him. And Harry needs to probably refund Tyler Perry and Princess Di, okay? I'm sure if Di was alive, she won't care what his son's success was, all right? I'm sure she would be supporting him, right? I should have put this, but there was so many, I didn't want to create a thread, but eventually I did, all right? She will be very happy for him, okay? What is wrong with this island? They wanted Harry to call back. Harry is flying. All right, never kick someone when they are down. Karma doesn't F around. All right, let's see here, and I continue. The royal family need to refund the taxpayers for letting their best asset go. Now the world see the royal family's failure and not putting country first, but their racist mouthpiece in their pocket first. Refund the taxpayers, royal family. Alright, so this is what I wrote on that. But let me read the first few here. Okay, Charles didn't give Harry shit. Harry confirmed that with the Oprah interview. That was all Diana's Francis Spencer's. Okay, they already assume Harry is gonna trash Charles. I hope he does. It's time. All right, maybe because deep down they know Charles is trash. Okay, why is Charles hard up for money? Okay, that invisible contract doesn't come cheap. No neck is lying again. All right, let's see. There's 4 comments under this. Let's see this. All right, maybe because deep down they know Charles is trashed. I feel the man is just going to tell the truth. That's the honest way to tell his story. Yep. All right. I saw this one. Let's see this. Harry and Meghan pay the $2.5 million for Frogmore Shack. They royal spend it. Okay, they royal spend it. Plus, they have not been paid for their work. Harry lived in that little cottage. He had to duck not to hit his head. Okay, how much money was Harry paid as a royal for his work? Almost nothing. When you look at Harry, how tall he is, it's unbelievable. You could see why he has to duck. All right, so let me move to the next tweet. All right, there's more, but I don't want to pass an hour more. Okay, that's this one. It's almost 7. People's gonna start waking up. All right, let's see here. Archie and Lily said, we want 2 New York Times bestseller in the house, please. No living in Montecito mentioned for free. That's the squad throwing their BS out there. All right, there's this. Archie and Littlebet told those two to step up their game. Well, Meg was already copywriting her writing at age 14, and at Royal Suitor, icing on the cake. Okay, yes, honey, good things in Sussexville. Okay, love them. They bring new meaning to power couple, ethical power couple for sure. Putting many pretentious people to shame, doing good things and leading by example. True and true. All right, next tweet. These are the squad's tweets now. All right, let's see. All right, Prince Charles has been shitty at father since day one. Shaking my head. Okay, it's a minute. Let's see.
The couple. The waiting was over. And in September 1984, she provided another heir to the throne. The following day, the couple presented Prince Harry to the world.
I'm standing outside the hospital, and Jimmy Gray, who was the Daily Mail's royal photographer at the time, said to me, you know, he's going to leave here and go and play polo. And I said, get out of here. He said, no, that's what he's going to do. I said, Jimmy, you want to bet on that then? He said, yeah, okay. How much? And Jimmy said, 50 quid.
Less than an hour later, Prince Charles left to play polo.
I lost 50 quid. Because I couldn't believe that a man with his newborn baby was going to leg it and play some daft game of polo. Doing something like that to a wife with a newborn baby was atrocious. If he thought he could treat his wife like that, he was in deep trouble.
Wow. Okay, it's from the Diana interview, Revenge of a Princess. Let's see here. Let me just read what's there because I have more. Okay, Charles, in a nutshell, he put himself and Camilla first, everything else come last. For the Americans who will end up finding this tweet, 50 quid is roughly 70, what is it, 70 US dollars. The royal sperm donor. All right, let me read some more tweets here. All right, that's this. By today inflation, that's about $171. The royal sperm donor, royal biological contributor. Okay, biological contributor. Yep, snaveling spoil R. Poor Diana. Okay, I didn't even know this. Okay, there's V. TikToking. Did a TikTok on this few weeks or months ago. I was and still am flawed. Wow. Damn. And this is the thing here. They're doing shitty things and they expect people to love them. Who's gonna like somebody like this? You know, your wife just come from the hospital giving birth, you know, and go play whatever, polo or something like that. You think people's gonna have sympathy for you, knowing this is the way you behave and act around your wife? Next tweet. Okay, that's the squad. The joy he has found in being a husband, a father. Go Harry. There's one comment in here. Okay, that's the squad. I had to show you that. The meme. Let me go back to the meme. The GIF. I just thought it was so funny. Alright, next tweet. Let's see. So Harry can't talk, but palace source number 28, who breathed the same air as the Queen in a crowded theater back in 2003, can. Okay. Alright, so that was the tweet. Alright, there's no comment. Alright, so right now what I'm doing is I'm just going to some of the squads who tweeted things that I'm sharing. Alright, because there were a lot. Okay, so that was the one that I just did. Alright, there's this. Alright, Diana and her angel buddies having a laugh in heaven. I'm telling you. Alright, so that's the reply here. These are the squad who's putting their comment out there. Their tweet. Probably retweeted things out of certain things that maybe omits Kobe thing. Alright, next tweet. Okay, it says a lot about the royal family that all their supporters think that a candid telling of life from the inside would be a very bad for them. Are they not good and decent people then? That is true. When I saw this, I said I have to share it. Why are they all afraid of what Harry got to say about the family if they're so perfect? What are they hiding? There's the eye. I love when the squad put the eye. Okay, right, they did nothing wrong, so why the flapping about? Just as they did before the Oprah interview, we all knew the royal family and their hacks will end up telling more of them on themselves than Harry will ever reveal in the book. Daily, William became his own worst enemy. Okay, William has always been his own worst enemy. He just had Harry to hide behind and blame his train crash on shame. Alright, it's not necessary that. It's that when someone says they want to heal the rift and lead in a private life and then decided to continue to tell their own story via book to make money, okay, they need to make money. Okay? But they need to make money to make a living. They cut them off. Okay, it comes across as rather disingenuous. Clearly, he has his version, but it's entirely true. But the thing is that they never talk about privacy. Alright, they want a boundary. Meghan has repeated that they never talk about privacy. They just a boundary. If the boundary when they were over there was no boundary. People, you know, taking pictures of their bedroom and all of that. Okay, they want boundaries. Would you like people to come in your room in the middle of something that you're doing? Alright. Okay, did you hear him say he wanted to heal a rift? Also, he never mentioned private life when he stepped back. It is possible that he's writing this to clear up all the things that people attribute to him. The media won't stop trying to speak for him, so he might as well speak for himself. That is true. I'm not even... That's pretty much sums it up. Decent they or not. Okay, meaning, okay, when they said decent they or not, that's from the original tweet here. The royal family. Alright, let's read some of this here. Okay, it won't be Harry's truth. The words will belong to someone else. Okay, really, who has been around for Harry's entire life and know the inner working of the royal family. Okay, I think they're brave to think it's gonna be all bad. I have felt it will mostly good and heartwarming. I think like all lives, it will definitely be a mix of good and bad. That is true. Okay, right? If they're such a warm, caring family, why aren't they supporter excited for everyone to see that? Okay, exactly this. Why are they concerned by what Harry will write? Alright, this is it. After that, I think they're concerned for Harry, not about what he'll write. Concerned for him for what? I don't get that vibe at all. Most of the comments I've seen are people concerned about what he will write and if he will cast aspersions on the royal family and perhaps chips away at the wafer thin facade of respectability they have. Alright, let me read this. Okay, right, they should be doing their happy dance. The world will finally see that they really are not very much a racist family. W. Oh my god, this crowd or something. They are not that racist family. Alright, let's see this one. Okay, an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, it says a lot. Okay, that's the one I just did. Alright, next tweet. Alright, let's see. That's page. I had to put this in. Alright, this is page. Me loving Lewis Hamilton versus me hating England. The page is always, you know, simple tweet make people laugh. Okay, I was just laughing when I said excellent. Team Harry. Okay, he's the only British sports person I support despite being British. Me when he rips out that flag. Okay, there's this. Next tweet. And I'm almost done. Okay, then Wooten is trending. Perfect time to remind everybody that he is a, oh my god, okay, of the highest order. Alright, this is a bit off. I don't want to go into that. Alright, I saw this randomly and I thought I'll do that. Alright, so now this is prayers. I even bookmark a prayer. Alright, so we're going for a prayer. Alright, this is the prayer that I bookmark. And there's another one that I bookmark as well. Let me copy this. Alright, the prayer that I did last night was prayer for protection and success. Alright, because these are some of the tweets that I was seeing, and then they need the protection and many more success. Okay, Lord God, I pray for your protection as I begin this day. You are my hiding place, and under your wings I can always find refuge. Protect me from the trouble wherever I go, and keep evil far from me. Alright, this sounds familiar. Feel like I read that before, maybe because last night. Alright, and this is the one that I choose because I already did the thumbnails for the video, so this is why I bookmarked them. A prayer for blessing. God, be merciful to me and provide me with your blessing. Help me to show love for others as you have shown love for me. Give to me your peace and blessings of good health, and provide me with the protection of your angels to keep me safe. Let your blessing of happiness and prosperity with success dwell within my shelter on this day and in the day to come. Alright, Ellen J. Barrier. Alright, that's the person who wrote this. Alright, so this is it. Alright, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. And if you want to support my channel, I have a link in the description, PayPal link, you could donate. And those who have already donated, thank you for your donation. Thanks for watching.